540 WAUK, Milwaukee's real news and great conversation. And now on your FM dial at 100.3. Here's your Daily News Roundup.
With local news on 540 WAUK on 100.3 FM, I'm Stuart J. Waddles. Wildfire smoke is again creating unhealthy air across the area. The DNR says air quality could reach unhealthy to very unhealthy levels through midday. Health officials warn people with asthma or heart conditions to be especially careful and to limit time outside. If you did have outdoor plans, you should double check. Many pools and golf courses have been closed and services put on hold. There is also a chance of severe weather later in the day. We'll get the latest coming up in the forecast. Milwaukee County Executive David Crowley is re-entering the Democratic primary for Wisconsin governor, and he's got the endorsement of Governor Tony Evers. It all comes after Lieutenant Governor Sarah Rodriguez announced she was ending her campaign Friday, citing campaign finance issues. Crowley had dropped out less than 2 weeks ago and endorsed Rodriguez before announcing he would jump back into the race. State Democrats will choose their nominee in the August 11th primary. 4 children were found inside of a car after a police chase in Milwaukee involving a vehicle connected to a shooting. The sheriff's office says the chase Friday began near Richards and Meineke and ended with stop sticks near 13th and Center. One person was arrested at the scene. Everyone inside the vehicle, including the kids, was checked on by firefighters and is expected to be okay. It's all news all morning from 540 WAUK on 100.3 FM. All rise and take off your high-tech glasses. New concerns over AI eyeglasses are reaching courtrooms, including here in Milwaukee, where judges are reminding people that recording is not allowed. The glasses can capture video and audio, raising privacy and security issues during trials. Milwaukee County Chief Judge Carl Ashley tells JS Online that any recording device, including smart glasses, needs a judge's approval. Violating that rule could lead to removal from the courtroom or even contempt charges. And that's the local update. It's all news all morning, 6 to 9 on 540 WAUK on 100.3 FM. News anytime at WAUKradio.com. I'm Stuart J. Waddles.
For Civic Media News, I'm Connie Fellman. Taco Bell lettuce is confirmed to be one source of the diarrhea-causing parasite, according to federal health officials. After thousands have been sickened by the stomach-churning parasite infection, federal health officials now say shredded iceberg lettuce served at some Taco Bell restaurants has been identified as the source of a multi-state cyclosporiasis outbreak. The FDA says contaminated lettuce supplied from Mexico sickened more than 1,600 people, with Taco Bell locations in Indiana, Kentucky, Michigan, Ohio, and West Virginia linked to the investigation. Wisconsin has also reported cases of cyclosporiasis this summer, although state health officials have not tied them to Taco Bell. Consumers with severe diarrhea, stomach cramps, or nausea after eating fresh produce are urged to contact a healthcare provider. Taco Bell says it has removed the affected lettuce from its restaurants. While the smoke and air quality have been the main weather focus recently, we're now looking at the chance for severe thunderstorms coming in this afternoon into evening. Forecasters say the greatest risk is expected across the southern half of the state, with storms producing damaging winds, large hail, and torrential downpours. The National Weather Service says an isolated tornado can't be ruled out. Details coming up in your forecast. More people in Wisconsin are working, and fewer are out of a job as the state's unemployment rate dipped again in June. New data shows the rate fell to 3.3%, down slightly from May, while employers added about 6,000 jobs over the month. Over the past year, the state has gained more than 16,000 jobs. The trend lines up with the national picture, where unemployment also edged lower. Governor Evers is endorsing Milwaukee County Executive David Crowley in Wisconsin's Democratic race for governor. This comes after Crowley re-entered the race following Lieutenant Governor Sarah Rodriguez's decision to end her campaign because of campaign finance troubles. Evers praised Crowley's record in Milwaukee County and said he is the best candidate to defeat Republican Tom Tiffany in November. Several Democrats defended their own campaigns and questioned the governor's decision to endorse. Wisconsin Democrats will choose their nominee in the August 11th primary. The world's largest aviation celebration takes flight this week in Oshkosh. EAA Air Venture opens today at Whitman Regional Airport, drawing hundreds of thousands of aviation enthusiasts from around the globe. Organizers expect more than 10,000 aircraft and nearly 700,000 visitors during the 7-day event. Air Venture features daily air shows, military and civilian aircraft, educational forums, and the latest in aviation technology. The annual fly-in generates millions of dollars for Wisconsin's economy and transforms Oshkosh into one of the busiest airports in the world. The event runs through Sunday. Madison Mayor Satya Rhodes-Conway is making a bid for a third term. She recently made the announcement saying she wants to continue her work of helping Madisonians. She added that the work is not done yet, and we must continue to address the challenges that Madison residents face. If she's reelected, Rhodes-Conway's priorities will include property tax relief, housing, and public safety. The state of Wisconsin is shifting its fleet to cleaner vehicles, aiming to lower emissions and save taxpayer dollars. Under new policy from Governor Tony Evers, agencies must choose electric or hybrid vehicles for new purchases, with some exceptions. Officials say the move builds on the state's clean energy goals and could reduce long-term fuel and maintenance costs. Some concerns remain about infrastructure and how quickly agencies can make the switch. And that's your state news update. I'm Connie Fellman for Civic Media News.
The Miz is back. Hi, I'm Mike Clemens with sports from American Family Field, where the Brewers open a 3-game series tonight against the Mets. Jacob Misiorowski will start for Milwaukee after taking the past week off with arm fatigue. The Miz will face former teammate Freddie Peralta, now with New York. Over the weekend, the Brewers swept the Marlins, thanks to a walk-off 3-run home run by William Contreras in the bottom of the 9th to win 3-1 yesterday. Meanwhile, Brandon Woodruff is headed for season-ending surgery again on his right shoulder.
It sucks not being able to help on the field, but you feel like you can help in a way. We have so many young guys, and I was in their shoes at one point just trying to figure out how am I going to get these guys out at a high level. So I feel like a good implement for me, if I can't be on the field, it's like how can I help do some things to, whether it's a conversation in a bullpen session in between, maybe that helps.
That's the Brewers' Brandon Woodruff. With sports, I'm Mike Clemens.
It is going to be warm and muggy today with more hazy smoke in the air, our high 87, and then we do have a chance for thunderstorms late this afternoon into this evening, and some of those could be severe, so stay weather aware today. Tomorrow, isolated thunderstorms 84. By Wednesday, sunshine 77. I'm meteorologist Sean Cable.
That's your Milwaukee News Roundup from WAUK. Find more news anytime at WAUKradio.com/news. Subscribe to this podcast on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you find your podcasts.